question. Would Hogs of War have been as successful if it didn't have Rik Mayall as one of its voice actors?
He's incredible! I'm not a girl at all!
I'd have to say only partially. What seems to be overlooked in this community, and indeed the franchise overall, is the fact that there were actually two voice actors who produced the voices within Hogs of War. Rik Mayall and Mark Silk took on the roles of multiple characters within the game, but ultimately it would end up being Rik who took most of the limelight. Now that's in no way a dig at the late legend, it's simply a fact that still holds true to this day. By the late 90s, Rik Mayall was internationally known, having starred in countless TV shows and films, most notably the likes of The Young Ones.
I'm so hungry I could eat my own earwax! And we all know how horrid that tastes. Right, kids?
Blackadder.
Always treat your kite like you treat your woman.
Bottom. And Drop Dead Fred.
That's not face!
Meanwhile, at the time of Hogs of War's development, Mark Silk was early into his voice acting career. And you see, that's the thing with voice actors. You tend to just hear them, not see them. And if I'm honest, I know it may not be a popular opinion, but I prefer Silk's voice work compared to Rik Mayall. Yes, Rik is incredibly iconic, but Mark Silk's range of character is ultimately just something I admire more. After the likes of Hogs of War, Silk continued on into TV and film, producing countless voices, most notably the likes of Johnny Bravo, Danger Mouse, and Bob the Builder. Growing up as a kid, it was Mark Silk that actually produced a lot of the voices in cartoons that I watched, but I had no idea who was behind them at the time. It wasn't until finding these things out and actually listening to some of his voices again in these cartoons that I recognised his tones and delivery, making the links back to that of Hogs of War. On the one side you have Rik Mayall, whose popularity and stardom helped to propel this game into the mainstream and indeed has helped to keep a large fan base across the world. But I also feel like Mark should be given the credit that he deserves too, or at least be recognised by those within the community that may not know him. Ultimately, it was these two voice actors that influenced me into getting into voice acting as much as I possibly can. It's the voices of this game that helped me develop my own accents to mimic these dumb characters and really cherish this game more than I already do. So who exactly does what in Hogs of War? Who voices which characters? Well, as many of you know, Rik Mayall produces the voice of Major I.P. Grimley, the angry general type who leads you through the single player campaign. He also does the voice of the narrator in the single-player cutscene videos and in multiplayer.
There's plenty of work to go around, like making high-explosive bombs, anti-tank bombs, and making other bombs.
In terms of pig voices, Rik played Nobby.
Does that mean me? Hey, come on then.
Ginger.
Yeah, what is it, sir?
Den.
Who's gonna look after my sheep?
Basil.
What can I do for you, me old China?
Percy.
Oh, this should liven them up.
Smith.
I'll give it me best, sir.
Bastille.
You want me, sir?
LeConte.
Someone will regret that.
Sanglier.
I hope this is important.
PORC.
Get a message to the others.
YEHUDI.
I am thinking you die now.
DUSKI.
I am not digging on this negative vibe. Goodbye.
MULE.
You are no match for me.
Shogun.
Oh, what a leverage for my humble self.
Feng Shui.
Mathematically impossible shot.
Rawfish.
A true warrior is never so frightened he has to go to laundry.
Herman.
Tell me what to do.
HERR.
Damn them all.
HERR.
Oh, hey, this will liven them up.
And HERR.
Are you angry with me, Commandant?
Mark Silk, on the other hand, stuck to doing the rest of the pig voices, so the likes of Monty.
What is it, sir?
Ponsonby.
For crown and country.
Jones.
I think he's blowing me leg clean off.
Gerard.
Bon appetit.
Mchian.
Good day.
Bobby Jim.
Oh man, did you tread on my blue suede shoes?
COCHON.
Without question, sir.
GOINFRE.
I would rather someone else helped you.
GLOUTON.
Very well, monsieur.
Husky.
Just one last potato.
Jet Ski.
Well, my last wish is to be pickled.
Chucky.
For Uncle freaking Sam.
SNOWSKI.
I die, equal amongst comrades.
Pesky,
How can they destroy me?
Sly,
Damn foreigners!
Musky,
Yes, Captain.
Rimsky,
I was a soldier, now I'm a corpse.
Kendo,
Well, this is boring! I hate you!
Kung Fu,
My divine wind will break them all.
Abraham,
What's that, sir?
Ninja,
This is most excellent fun!
Sushi,
Though I am embarrassingly bad at this.
Kempo,
Already?
Tenko,
Ah, this will moisten the underwear, sensei?
Bobby Joe,
Ready for inspection, sir!
Wolfie,
Must I run around again?
Lederhoss,
I still live! No, I'm dead.
Keanu,
Oh, please excuse me.
Hair Gel,
My liking for this is microscopic.
John Boy,
Let's make a difference.
Schnitzel,
Permission to avenge.
SCHWEIN,
Oh dear, not so good.
and Jim Bob.
Oh, this just gets better and better.
A video does exist on YouTube actually showing Rick Mail doing some of his voice lines for Hogs of War. You'll find a link to the full video in the description.
Right. Oh, what a secret. He needs the... Perhaps you need to nail the fact that it's a little more obvious. Oh, what a secret.
As a community, I feel we owe a lot to Rick and Mark for making this game recognizable today and really putting it on the map. Both of these men created wacky characters and a universe that we still love, even if people today may see this game as being outdated. On the 9th of June 2014, Rick Mail suffered a heart attack and sadly passed away, much to the shock of the entire globe. I like to think that his memory lives on through this game and this community, as his voice continues to do what he always did, which was make people laugh. So that is just a brief overview of the guys who created the voices for the English version of Hogs of War, but I also know that there are other voice actors that we used for the other language variants of the game. So for those of you who play those versions, let me know in the comments who those voice actors are and what it is about their voice work that you like the most. I'd love to know. As always, let's get a discussion going, and in the meantime that is going to wrap it up for this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts and I will catch you all later for the next one.